Hello there, fellow miners. This right here is a Helix. We've got a Rieger C3 on it. We're going to go to Ignis and see if we can make some money. You see, because I've just been to Ignis and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There was some good stuff around. Now, I have died. I've had to spend about 10 grand on a new set of armor because I was so excited. I went there and crashed into the moon. There's no getting away from it. That's what happened. But all's fair in love and Pyro. We have definitely got some bags to fill, and Ignis is where we're gonna fill them. Yes, I'm really quite excited about the prospect of Ignis. It's where Ashlands is as well, and I've never been to Ashlands. Or Ashland, I think it's Ashland, that's what it's called. That's where you sell commodities. We may pay it a visit, we may not. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I mean, it's Pyro, innit? There she is. I mean, let's go and have a look. Right, so here we are. Ignis. Lovely. We're just going to fly in random, just like we always do, trying to avoid as much attention as we can. And hopefully we'll just get left alone. Now, my intention is to pick up Quantanium. It took 4 minutes to get back from our last run with a load of Bexolite, and we didn't take the Quantanium because we thought I thought it might be too long. It wasn't too long. And considering what I saw on the ground here on Ignis, I have a feeling it won't be too long before we find some more Quantanium. So let's have a look. Nice one. How about that then? 12,900 and something. May as well have a look. Ah, they won't scan. Never mind. We shall persevere. 5,000. 17,280. All right. Looks pretty busy up there. Oh, I think it's two. It's like a group here and a group further on. Right, okay. Okay, we've got the purple halo. That's a good sign. Yeah, we can scan these. Nice. Aluminium. 40% gold. It's 50k mass. Wow, these are big chunky rocks. 16k. 32% gold in it. 19,000. 26 gold. Oh, look at that. Right on the end. Right on the end. I was just about to go, oh, this is rubbish, you know. 12,763 mass. 25% Quantanium in it. It says it's impossible. I've got a Helix 1. That isn't impossible. 12? That isn't impossible. I've got much bigger rocks than that. Let's have a go. So nice and low, nice and slow, but I have a feeling we might need to give it a bit of welly. Yeah, it's gone down to hard. Resistance is down to 23% now. Instability at 97.46. This isn't going to be a problem. And this should fill up my bags as well. There'll be plenty of Quantanium in here. We could use a cluster modifier on it and stuff, but I don't actually think I've got one in my bag because I'm poor. I'm a poor Pyronian, remember? But this should get us our money for a Rieger C3, no problem. We'll be comfortable. Helix 1 is managing this very well. Instability at 97.46, and we're coping. Obviously, I'm bringing it down ever so slightly as we get to the end. Let's back off there, but that was a super clean break. Oh, the Helix. Oh, how lovely. Right, well, we'll get our intensity down to nothing, but we are gonna try and pretty much take anything we can. That's a cracker, so we'll crack it. Laser intensity all the way down. It's a 4.5k mass shard, so we've got to take it easy. Look at the size of that window. So we'll just get the rock warmed up. I'm at 57% intensity, but I'm going to lower it as we get up to the top. There we go. I really want to slow that down to well, let's do slow walk. And now we're slow walking, and then we're going to we're sort of tippy-toeing now, and I'm bringing it down. There we go. Now we're in there. We're in and out, which is a good place to be. Now I know where my bite is. I'm just going to add a bit, and I'm not moving at all. So there we are, 45% intensity. I'll bring it down. I'll knock it about a bit, like, yeah, there we go, 43. Not moving an inch. There we go, just right at the end. It fooled me. Let's see if we can find that exact distance again. 46, and we'll get it up there. 44, we'll hold it, I think. Oh, no. I just wanted to play some games with me, is it? We'll get you. Just let that red come down. Because, you know, the last break was really clean. We don't want to ruin it with a dirty break. Right, we'll get this. 39% intensity at this distance. That is what gets it in there. 38, 37, trying to stop it from peaking. And we're just bouncing it around, really. I'll increase my intensity and come back a bit. That's probably a better thing to do. There we go. A little bit of time, but we're getting there. You see, it's easier with distance than it is with the intensity change. I've definitely got a little bit more control. I get more finesse, more fidelity. I can bounce it in and out of there faster. I'm not struggling. Whereas using the mouse wheel, that's a bit of a struggle. So interesting point there to make. The distance mining in the Prospector does sort of allow for a much greater fidelity. Any more crackers? Don't look like it. Nice one. So now we just want the highest percentages we possibly can get. 6%, 72%. It's only a 1.85 SCU shard, but it's got 72% Quantanium in it. And so it begins. 7% in there. 55% in that. We'll have it. 61% in that. These are good numbers. High quality chunks. 29% in that. 42% in that 7.28 or 20 SCU. That's a big one. So I'm always making sure I've got room for those. Right, 21% in that, 6 SCUs. 9 SCUs in that, but it's only 7%. That one. 22%, 7 SCUs. 42%. Only 2 SCUs, and then we've got a 29% of there, and that is 2 SCUs as well, so we'll take that. Probably that one next, isn't it? It's one of these two. We'll take this one, there's more in it. I think we've got space for them both, so that'll do. So 21% in that one, and then 18% in this one. This is nearly 9 SCUs. There we go, okay. Quick bag check. 11.88 SCU of raw Quantanium. Nice one. Let's get back to the ranch. We'll crunch some numbers. We'll see what we've got. So remember, I'm going to checkmate, but I should have plenty of time to get there from Ignis. It's about 4 minutes. Oh, here we are back at Checkmate Refinement Center. Let's have a look in our Prospector Hall. Nice. We've got 246 CSC refinable, 733 inert, 0 free space, 1188 on the Quantanium there. What is that on the Ferron? So for 17, nearly 18 grand nearly, in about 8.5 hours, I would get 1030 Quantanium, which is about 200k in Stanton. So what could I get for it if I just sell the ore? I remember I've got 90k and I still need to buy a few more things. Yeah, 146 grand is what we'll get. 146 grand. That was like half an hour's work. We're selling. So, you know, if that was half an hour's work, a couple of hours, you make more than what you would do if you sold it in Stanton. But anyway, we have 238,000 quid. Oh, we're definitely going to buy a C3 now. It's at Stanton Gateway. Oh, well, fuel is more expensive now, isn't it? Yeah, that matters. Okay, so we've got 236. Still, nice one. We're getting a C3. A Rieger C3 will make my Helix laser more powerful. It'll mean I can get bigger rocks. All right, Rieger. Where are you? Where are you? Rieger C3 module. Mining laser power 125%. I'll take one. That leaves me with 176,000. Might as well put that on now. Equip. You see, it says change pending. And then you got to come out. And then go back in and make sure that what you've asked it to do is what it's actually done. It hasn't. Right, equip. Right, it's working now. Interesting, I had to do that twice. So I'm gonna check one more time. Because this is Star Citizen. Yeah, we got it, C2 and a C3. Lovely. And there she is. My lovely Prospector Mark II. And we've got a Helix 1 with a Rieger C3 and a Rieger C2 on it. Still got the misc bags. We'll sort that out soon. But we are pretty well equipped now. We got the most powerful laser you can possibly get with 2 of the extra power modules on there. We've got a few quid in the bank. So let's do a quick nip back to Ignis, because I get the feeling we can make quite a bit of money just by selling the ore. But we've got a bigger laser now. We've got more power. Let's see what Pyro gives us next. Yeah, I mean, I think it's Ignis to bigness. I can't believe it. I made 140 grand on that last run selling Quantanium raw. Do that a couple of times. Well, that's okay. And we've got the C3 and the C2 rocking on the Helix. I think we're gonna do fine. So here we are on Ignis again. I feel like I missed a trick the last time I was here. We didn't pick up the Quantanium. I took the Bex home to be safe. It takes about 4 minutes to get back to checkmate. So I'm here for Quantanium now. That's what I'm looking for. But of course, if I do find something else nice, I'm gonna have to take that because I'm still skint. 16,380 right beneath me. Just like that. Go on. Be something really nice. Quartzite. Oh my word. Straight away, there's a 36% 14k mass Bexelite rock. Oh, I knew I'd find something good immediately that wasn't Quantanium. Well, we're gonna have to take that. We're just gonna have to take it. That's too good. Oh my word, there's loads more Bex in that too. 6.5k. More Bex in there, 4k. Oh my word, there's a lot of Bex. There's a lot of Bex in this signature. Here's another one, 23% Bex, 8k. Okay, where is this Bex? You see, I'm here for Quant. Should we just have a quick, we'll just have a scan. We'll just have a quick scan and just see if there's any more signatures. So there's an 8,000 over there. Yeah, there's nothing else around at the moment. And this is like sort of a miner's sort of adage, an old adage of miners. Right, it's that if you see something really good and then you say, oh no, you know what, I'm gonna go and find something better than that, you don't find it. So we're taking the Bex. It's the miner's way. It's quite interesting, this rock as well, because it's big. It's the first big decent rock we were able to get with the C3s attached to the Helix. That makes this nice and easy. So we'll go in super low, super slow as always. 104 SKUs on this 36% Bexelite rock. So there's essentially 36 SKUs in there. So if I'm clever about how I pick this up, we could end up with quite a large amount of Bex in our bags. So we're going to need to give it some welly, and I need to get a little bit closer. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's no problem at all. So I'm just now dancing around that distance. There we go. It's spiked, but that's okay. We'll catch the laser so it doesn't go all the way down, and we'll just get that bite. Where is it? 80%, 88%, 86%. No, there we go. We're getting there. There we go. Oh, it's an interesting rock, this. 150 on the instability, which makes it dance around like that. So now I'm really being delicate, and I'm creeping in real slow. 89%, really slow. A little bit more. There we are. It's in the green window now. We'll back off, and we're just going to use distance, because distance is more precise than using your mouse wheel. If you've got a fancy joystick, more power to you, mate. But for us mouse wheel players, distance is the key. Now, I made a mistake there. I was very close to that rock with no shields on, as normal. But we should have some nice shards here. So 17% Bex in that. It's a cracker. Another cracker, but there's a load of Bex in that. 60% in that one. 60% Bex in that. That's a cracker too. It's a small one, but it's a cracker. 7% Bex in there. 26% Bex in that. 15 SKU cracker. 28% Bex in that. There's a lot of Bex down here now. This is good. And 78 coming out the ground in there. We got a lot of crackers. So we're gonna have to get our laser intensity all the way down to as low as it can go, and then we're gonna try and find the biggest ones with the highest percentage in, which is this one, 17.12 SCU, 59% Vexilite in it. We're going low and slow. This is basically a 3k mass rock, and I've got a helix with Riegers on it, so we could surprise the rock quite easily. So we're gonna go in nice and slow, tippy toes. Here we are. And again, we're going to use distance because that is the most effective trimming we can get. There you see, I can control it in that green window with distance alone to get a really clean break. We're at 32% intensity, nice and easy. That crack? It did, it just hasn't cracked yet. Just like the old days, eh? Right, well, let's try and find another one to crack. 62% Bex in that, 11.25, and then there's 70% Bex in that. Yeah, these are the ones. Right, we'll go for this one next. There's that one cracked, lovely. Ooh, so let's lower that laser intensity. This is a 2k shard, essentially, 2k mass, 62% Bex in it. So we're now on our lowest possible intensity setting for the Helix one, which is 20%. And I'm just using distance because I've got so much energy in this laser with these modules. I need to be really careful. It's not like the Arbor. You can't just go in full throttle and it'll be fine. Here we are in the green window, nice and easy. Let's just bounce that a little bit. But I think we've got it to stay still now. That's good. Yeah, we're going to get this. Lovely. Super clean. Very nice. Now then, there's another one down there. These ones in the ground. I never like getting these ones in the ground. But we'll have a go. So this is basically another 2k shard. Plenty of Bex in it. I don't know what's going to happen though when it breaks. Some of it will probably break underground. We'll see. But we'll do a little bit of precision mining now. Green bar's going up. And then again, just using that distance to fine tune it. To get it to stay where you want it to stay. Ooh, those ones underground. They do this to me every time. They play games. Ah, we got it. It's going to be clean. It wants to spike though. It really wanted to spike. I don't know if it's being in underground makes them want to spike more. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. But we've got a nice little sample there. 70%. I think that's less than 2 SKUs, but we'll pick it up because it's really good numbers. Can't see anything else underneath it. All right, these are the good ones. 100% aluminium. 100% Vexilite, 3.56 SCU. This is why you don't move on. When you find something good, you pick it up. 44% Vexilite, 2.37 SCUs. Yes, please. 58% Vex in that, nearly 4 SKUs. Get in my bag. Yes, please. And 100% Vexilite, 3.15 SCU. Let's have a look at this other one. 57% Vexilite, nearly just over 3 SKUs that. 51% Vex in that, 3.5 SKUs. 74% Vex, 2.5 SKUs. 73% Vex. Oh, we've done all right here. So we just need the next biggest. Now, there was other Vexes. You see, I've probably got a better chance of getting a better shard of something like that, which is 54 SKUs with 25% Vex in it, you see. So I might crack 44 SKU. I'm just looking at the number of SKUs, like how many SCU. Yeah, I'm gonna have a go at this one. It's an easy rock. It's 6.5k mass. There's 25% Vex in it. 54 SKUs. So I might get a few more healthy shards from this break. And because I'm not on a timer, we haven't found any quant. We're all right. Even though that's what I came here for. There you can see 56%. We're at optimal distance now, and the rock is warming up. That Helix one is very powerful. Give it a bit of welly. We'll get it up to the green window. Nice and easy. Use distance as always. Just walk it in. There we go. Oh, it wanted to spike. Good old Bex. We'll just do the work. We'll clean up and we'll get it back to ship shape. There we go. Now, once I've found the right spot, it does tend to just stop moving and just stay where you want it to stay. We got it. Fantastic. Right, so we're looking for an incredibly good quality shard. 26% Bex in there. 22% Bex in there, but it's quite a big one. 30% in that, 5 scoos. Well, it looks like we're taking you. 22% Bex, nearly 9 scoos. And that should get us all the way up to the top. Right, nice one. Quick bag check. Look at that. 32 scoos full. We've got 2 things. We just picked up 2 things. Aluminium and Bexolite. 12 aluminium, 19.48 Bexolite. That's why I went for that rock. Although we didn't pick up some quant, we've still made a fair bit of cash. Right, let's get back to the ranch. We'll crunch some numbers. We'll see what we got. Nice one. So here we are back at the ranch. Checkmate Refinement Center in Pyro. Let's have a look at our prospector haul. 32,000 CSCU refinable, 0 inert, 0 free space. Not bad at all. 1948 on the Bexolite there that we got back in the bags. Let's have a look on the Ferrin. We'll see what that would come to. 14.5 grand in about 8.5 hours, and I'll end up with 16 yield to sell. So that's about 100 grand down at, the TDD in Area 18. What can we get raw for that? Because remember, we've got the aluminium as well. 66,000. Yeah, we're taking that. And we are now a little bit richer. Yeah, 240k. All right, we're doing it. So, yeah, 240k in the bank. I've got a Helix 1. I've got a Rieger C3 and a Rieger C2. I can get nice, big, chunky rocks now in a passive way. Shame I didn't get any Quantanium, but I do feel like if you just kept nipping to and from Ignis, you could make quite a bit of cash just selling raw ore, which is cool because, selling refined goods in Pyro isn't necessarily as easy as it would be in Stanton. Still, 240k is not bad. About 6 runs? 6 runs maybe 7. I can't remember now. Either way, we still need to go and have a look around. There's more moons to visit in Pyro 5. We're definitely going to go and have a look at those. See if there's any higher chances of more money. Nice one.